Turning now to our community focus, political observers were stunned earlier this week when Rhode Island held on to both of its seats in the U.S. House. This after census data revealed Rhode Island's population grew slightly. Joining us now live via Zoom to talk about this and other issues, Marion, the Executive Director of Common Cause Rhode Island. John, thanks for being with us.
Oh, thanks for having me, Kim.
So, John, in addition to your role with Common Cause, you were a member of the Complete Count Committee, working to make sure that every Rhode Islander was accounted for in the census. So were you surprised by Monday's results?
I was surprised because we had been trending away for the better part of a decade, but I think that the pandemic had created a lot of uncertainty about how the census results would turn out. So I was less surprised than I was before the pandemic.
And I know we've been talking a lot about the state holding on to both of its seats in the U.S. House, but this isn't just about that. Can you break down for us why it was so important that Rhode Island have an accurate census count?
Yeah, no, it's incredibly important, regardless of keeping the second seat in Congress, because there are about roughly $2,000 per person per year of federal tax money flows back to the state based on various federal programs that rely on census data. And so back of the envelope math, the additional 43,000 people that are counted in Rhode Island over 2010 means about $100 million to the state of Rhode Island for the next 10 years, because these numbers are locked in until the 2030 census.
There's been a chart that's circulating on Twitter that shows Rhode Island behind just New York and New Jersey for exceeding pre-census population estimates. So can you explain for us, does this essentially mean that we exceeded expectations and how well we counted for the census, or does it actually mean that our population grew?
Yeah, so we don't have the granular data yet, so that will come in August. All we know is the state's total population. So for instance, we don't know, is Warwick the second biggest city, or is Cranston? We'll find that out later. So we don't know where the growth was. But in all likelihood, we both are the community-based effort that was more than 60 community organizations doing outreach helped us exceed expectations in terms of we just making sure that people who were here got counted in compared to 2010, where we might have had more people here in 2010 who just didn't get counted because there really wasn't a community-based effort to count them.
John, I want to switch gears a little bit. There's a campaign called Let RI Vote that Common Cause is promoting. And you mentioned to me beforehand that Rhode Island has less early voting than Georgia, even after that recently passed voting law in Georgia. That's something that surprised me. Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, so we're part of a 27-member coalition that's promoting a series of voting changes, most of which are keeping the good things that were put in place for the pandemic, and then going beyond that to have some new things like same-day voter registration. And we looked at several other states and compared our voting laws. And as you said, Rhode Island has a form of early voting, but we don't even have weekends. Georgia rolled back 3 Sundays of voting, but they kept in place 3 Saturdays of voting. So Georgia actually has more early voting than Rhode Island. And it's not just Georgia, a whole host of states that are not considered models of voting rights have more access to the ballot for eligible voters than Rhode Island.
You also mentioned same-day voter registration. I believe 21 other states currently have this, but Rhode Island is not one of them.
Yeah, in fact, 4 of the 6 New England states have same-day voter registration. And of all the reforms that can be made, that's the one that can increase turnout the most. On average, turnout in same-day voter registration states is 10% greater than the other states. And that's because, unlike people like me, people like you, who are paying attention to elections and very involved in politics in one way or another, the average person isn't thinking about the 30-day voter registration deadline. And Rhode Island's registration deadline is the longest in the nation. And so if eligible voters could be allowed to register and vote on the same day, we'd see far more participation.
We'll be staying tuned for the status of those proposals. Executive Director of Common Cause Rhode Island, Marion, thanks so much for your time.
Oh, thanks for having me, Kim.